You ready?
Wow, that's funny.
Well, that's funny right there.
Wow, that's funny.
And welcome back to another episode of the Best of 5 DVD Extras podcast.
Our most popular portion of the podcast, if you will.
Oops. Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You did hit the wrong button.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's not the one. That's not what we wanted.
Anyway.
Anyhow.
But yeah, you guys are consuming DVD Extras a little faster rate than the normal podcast.
Hungry for the DVD extras. I
Heck
get
yeah.
it. Short form. I understand.
It's cute. It's fun.
It's cute. It's fun. It's sweet. We're beautiful. I get it.
Heck yeah. But yeah, going back onto some of the topics we were talking about, you got real heated about those freaking sun chips, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine now. But that did happen. It did happen.
You talked about that so hard because he was like, oh, I have a story to talk about, but I want to just touch on a quick topic.
Touch on it. Yeah. Well, I feel like you had something to say.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
On the
no, we don't have
heated
to.
stuff.
Yeah, no, we don't have to talk about that
that.
because it was my birthday and I got.
Slammered.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy drinking, but I don't enjoy it to the point where I get wild. Apparently,
I think you broke your phone and lost your wallet, but
I mean, thanks for telling all my secrets.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I absolutely destroyed my phone, and my wallet was gone for like 2 days. But I did end up finding it.
You found it.
I did end up finding it. Everything was there. We're all good to go on that. But yeah, man, okay. This is where my main problem comes in.
Yeah, let's hear it. I can't wait.
I didn't want to do anything on my birthday, and I more so got like peer pressured.
Sure, you're old, so you don't
Yeah,
want to
I
have
know.
like a big celebration.
It was my 35th birthday. That's not like a birthday.
Kind of a big one.
I mean,
5.
five.
Here's the thing: the older you get, it's like 5s and 10s. Like the more incrementally important they get.
I guess.
Those and 5s and 10s.
Yeah, I guess, man. I guess 35 should have been important because now I can run for president. Oh my God, I can run for president. Should I join the race?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, noted. I'm going to start my campaign next week.
Good idea.
But yeah, like I didn't want to do anything. It was kind of like a whatever birthday. I had to work all weekend. I had to work the next day. So I was just like, oh, I don't care. It's
Trying
fine.
to keep it tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I got peer pressured into going out, and I went out.
Yeah, you went out hard.
Yeah, and you couldn't even come, you son of a gun.
Couldn't even come.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
My bad. I wanted to be there. In my heart, I was where I was, but in my heart and soul,
But you were doing
both of us were there in soul.
Yeah.
Right, Kimbo? Both of us were at Chris's birthday.
She has her headphones in.
In my heart.
Yeah. No, in our heart, we were where we were. For our 2-year anniversary, we were where we were. But in our souls,
In our souls. And in our
we were with
minds.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys were doing something cooler.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had a good
you
time.
were celebrating your anniversary,
Yeah, a
so
little 2-year anniversary. It was great. It was sweet. We had a good time.
that's awesome. Did you see Deadpool and Wolverine yet?
We did. Yeah, we saw it before that, actually, right before that.
Because I remember talking to Kimbo about that, and I'm
Yeah,
just like, you guys actually going to do it? Because I just talked shit to Jory about this.
Well, we saw it actually the day before that. It just so happened that you got off work early, and we were able to go to it that night.
Okay.
That Saturday night.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good movie.
Yeah, so now we can finally talk about it.
Yeah, dude, that's a good movie.
So, I guess what are your MCU movie watcher? Like, do you watch all the MCU stuff?
So
Are you caught up on everything, or just the movies, or like give me your background? Give me your
I'll give you
background.
the background. So for me, I actually went on an entire dive of MCU films.
Okay.
So like I'm not caught up on the old school X-Men, like pre-Wolverine.
Oh, Gotcha.
But everything.
So like X-Men 1 through 3. First
So like all
class.
the OG X-Men and like
Yeah.
stuff like that. Super caught up on, like, grew up with that shit. But I was semi caught up on the series, but I had seen all the movies up to that point.
Got you.
So like there was nothing that I missed.
Fair. So like
that's
it
fair.
all made sense.
Yeah, everything was great. Like in the kickoff of like Wolverine's dead body, like this is
from
no spoilers.
Logan.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
the
on- it's
beginning
in the
of the
trailer.
movie.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
in the trailer.
spoilers. Sorry if you want to see it. You will see a hilarious scene.
We'll do a spoiler after this bit.
There's a hilarious scene where Deadpool pulls Logan's body out of the grave
From the movie Logan.
from the movie Logan because he dies. If you haven't seen it, it's old. It's like from 2016.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's
Yeah.
old. 2018 maybe, but I mean,
Yeah, it's been a minute. Like, let's get your shit
and then
together.
he uses his dead body to kill a bunch of people, which is fucking
hilarious.
Absolutely
While at the same time, doing the dance to NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye.
Also doing NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Brilliant. Loved it. Perfect.
I honestly might be the best Deadpool movie.
I don't disagree. I
think
disagree
so.
at all.
Like I
really
loved
liked
the first one when it came out. But
second one didn't tickle me.
The second one was good, and there was the thing about the second one is it's hilarious. There's so many funny bits, but this one had such a good balance of like hilarity and action.
Yeah.
And I just loved it. I think this is the best Deadpool movie in the series, which like everyone talks about how like the sequel better than the first one, like, you know, like Alien 2 or like
Firstly, it's not
2.
called Alien 2, Jory.
Sorry.
It's called Aliens.
You're right, with an S. Yeah. But people also talk about like Terminator 2 being better than the first, and respectfully I agree, but the third in this series,
Terminator 1 was so good too, though.
It was like a baseline important one to set everything
because
up,
it was
but
new and different, and it was
new and different, but it's so
and then
old shot.
T2, yeah. So actually, I learned a fun fact.
Old shot.
Side note.
It's like
I learned
they shot it on a potato.
I have a fun fact. I learned this literally
Tough
this
for these
morning.
newer generations, who consumes us the most? The newest generation really consumes our product the most.
Fair. But I learned this
Not true.
literally this morning. The opening scene for Terminator 2 Judgment Day,
Yeah.
with the Terminators like stepping on the skulls and all that,
Yeah.
was the same budget as the first Terminator movie.
I believe it. The first Terminator movie looks like poop.
Yeah, because it was shot for like $200,000 or
It
some
was
bullshit.
shot on an iPhone.
Well, I mean, it was like
It was shot on
it was like 85
iPhone 12.
or something. Yeah,
It was shot on an iPhone 12. They brought it in the past. I
Oh,
don't know if
'cause
you
it's
know anything about
Terminator.
But
Fuck.
they brought the iPhone 12 into the past.
blew my mind. Blew my mind.
You fucking swine.
I know I'm an idiot.
But Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
I've never seen a series where the third one can be better than any of the previous ones. And
I still think
didn't
Deadpool
hate the
1 is
first two.
better.
I didn't hate the first two.
I
think
didn't
the first
either.
two were
I didn't
great.
either. Yeah.
I enjoyed them thoroughly. They were great. The rewatch value on Deadpool 3
I,
my opinion,
want to go rewatch it.
is higher than like even like going to theaters for the first two, which I saw the first one in theaters. I saw the second one at home, and now the third one in theaters.
Yeah.
The third one I want to see again.
Yeah, I took my daughter to
soon.
I took my daughter to the opening of the first Deadpool.
Yeah.
It was her like first rated R movie that she picked to go watch.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, little side note, this is a little fun fact. It's not really a fun fact. This might be my
fact.
bad parenting, but
Piece of shit.
yeah, pretty much. But I allowed my daughter to choose, like, at the time we were seeing probably like 20 to 30 movies a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I let her pick whatever movie she wanted to watch, and then we'd alternate. I want to watch this movie. You can watch this movie. Like, we'll pick every other week kind of thing. So I took her to rated R movies by my choice.
That's fair.
And then her first choice.
Dude, I was seeing rated R movies as
But
What age? What age is this?
oh man, maybe when did the first Deadpool come out? Like 16?
Yeah, how old was she? I guess is the real question.
Maybe 7th grade?
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's not bad parenting.
Maybe
That's fine.
6th grade?
Look how I've turned out. My parents
But
let me watch
that's
whatever
not the
the
point.
fuck I wanted for a
That's
long
not the
time,
point.
man.
So I mean, I
loved
took
it.
her to rated R
Great.
movies because I was like, you should
Thanks,
probably
Mom and
watch
Dad.
this movie because it's going to be a good movie.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like cinematically. It's pop culture relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like I gave her a choice. Like you can pick whatever movie you want to see, but it can only be one rated R movie a year.
All right, that's fair.
And she didn't pick any rated R movies, to be honest. Like
Nerd.
nothing.
Nerd.
Nothing. And then when Deadpool came out, that was her first rated R movie pick. And I'm like,
Well,
If
have
you
a
didn't
certain-
pick it-
you have a certain nostalgia for.
yeah, it was like,
Deadpool,
if you didn't pick
fucking
it, I was
pervert.
going to pick it the next week. So, I mean,
Yeah,
but-
which like.
but anyway, so,
Deadpool 1 was groundbreaking,
yeah.
and I think that's where the nostalgia lies
Fair.
in that film.
It was a good X-Men movie.
Wow, it was like, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
But Ryan Reynolds had also been Wade Wilson and or Deadpool in 2 other films prior to that.
Yeah.
And so it was like the hunger for the Deadpool film had already been there kind of vibe.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like, of course it was going to be rated R. Like if you ever saw Blade Trinity,
Yep.
you knew Deadpool was going to be rated R.
Yep.
Like the mouth on Wade Wilson in Blade Trinity was unbelievable. But for me, like that was my age group in that sense of like, so you're saying however old Morgan was
Yeah.
at the time that Deadpool 1 came out.
Middle school-ish.
Yeah, middle school. So like me, I had seen Blade Trinity probably. I mean, I watched that movie a lot. Like it was probably like 20 times.
I mean, also, like, we watched the Matrix trilogy when
Yeah.
she was, like, in 5th grade.
Well,
so,
and exactly. But I also like I consumed a lot of media
Yeah.
that was not acceptable for certain ages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it
I get that a lot because I was definitely in the same thing. And, like, just people around me were like, why are you showing your daughter these movies? I'm like, because they're
because I wanted to
culturally
be a normal
relevant.
fucking person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's my thing with it, where it's like, that's not weird. Like that.
Yeah,
that's
I don't think it's weird at
It's
all.
like a normal thing to consume the media that's popular at the time.
Yeah.
You know, but I saw Blade Trinity. I don't even think I saw it in theaters, but like I watched it at home probably, like 20 times.
yeah.
Because
So my brothers took me to the first Blade movie when I shouldn't have went to the first Blade
sure,
movie.
absolutely.
And I loved it.
Yeah, because it was good. It was a good movie. And then like Blade 2, fine.
It was fun. And then
Blade,
Blade
1,
Trinity,
banging. Blade Trinity sucks, but
better than Blade 2.
better than Blade 2. And Ryan Reynolds' character, like, so you can talk about his career and you can talk about like defining roles. So like
And how he's always played himself.
Van Wilder was such a defining role for him. Like
Yeah.
he had his whole Canadian series he did prior to that. And he did great. And it was a sitcom and whatever. But it was like Van Wilder made his career, which I also watched at a very young age.
Well, also
But-
allegedly, Van Wilder's
great.
based off Burt Kreischer,
Yes,
according to
yes.
Burt Kreischer.
According to Burt Kreischer, yes.
I don't know if that's true, but according to Burt Kreischer, that
He
was
also
based
didn't-
off Burt Kreischer.
His whole thing is like he didn't want to be the guy that like talks shit about Van Wilder because he knew how big it was going to be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But he got his own movie. Fuck that guy. He's fine.
Yeah, he's doing great.
He's doing fine.
Yeah, he's doing
fucking fine.
He has 2 dishwashers in his house.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just saying. That's a real fact.
Yeah, he does. I don't. He's fine.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, probably 1,
Extra fun.
probably 3. But anyways,
Ryan Reynolds doesn't even have a dishwasher. They'd call them maids at that point.
you're probably right. But anyhow, so it was like that role. And then he did a couple rom-com things and like they were
Oh yeah,
great,
like
too.
Best Friends or whatever.
whatever the one
Yeah.
was. But when he did
The Proposal.
the proposal,
Sorry,
Prior to that,
I
though-
gently touched the fourth wall.
you're fine.
The Proposal. Sorry, that was a Deadpool
no,
Wolverine.
I
Okay.
get it.
Okay.
He's a
I didn't-
fourth wall guy.
Yeah.
But he had been in plenty of shit, but then like his role in Blade Trinity for me solidified him as a comedic actor.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
so many things he did in that movie were improv,
Yeah.
and they were so fucking hilarious. Like for me at that age, it was like, this is the epitome of comedy.
Yeah,
it
so-
was stupid shit.
So I
but
mean,
it
my
just was-
favorite,
so
quote,
good, dude.
My favorite quote from Ryan Reynolds in like movies actually came from Harold and Kumar. So
Yeah.
Kumar is just like in the hospital pretending to be a doctor,
And Ryan Reynolds is the real doctor,
and he's like,
yeah.
"But why?" I say that
But why, dude? But
all the time.
He
All
also
the time.
does it like he's like, I need a pound of marijuana, and he's like, but why? He does it in the most ridiculous way possible, but it just works.
Yeah, it's
Great.
so good.
It's great.
So good.
Yeah. But then like Kumar's in Van Wilder 1, and then Kumar's the main star in Van Wilder 2.
Yeah.
Like when Van Wilder 2 came out, and I don't even know what the fuck
I don't
they
even
called
remember
it.
Van Wilder
But
2.
Van Wilder 2 is all about his
Oh yeah,
the
'cause
rise of Taj.
Wasn't Kumar? Yeah, wasn't Kumar
was
Taj?
Taj.
Yeah,
The
so
rise
Kumar
of
was Taj.
Taj.
Yeah, that's right.
And that
because he
is-
was like the RA or something.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
He was Van Wilder's assistant. So like the whole like the comedic value of Ryan Reynolds is like, yes, he's a good like lovey actor, and he's a great actor. I
He's
think
just
he's
handsome.
phenomenal.
He's handsome. That's
Yeah,
That's why he was cast in rom coms.
Yeah,
he's always been
absolutely.
funny, but he was cast in rom coms because
Yep.
he's a handsome boy.
Handsome guy. But him playing Deadpool, he's been fighting for Deadpool for like 20 years.
Yeah, since
Because
Origins.
he played Wade Wilson.
In Origins,
And well, no, in was Blade Trinity before Origins?
Blade Trinity, he wasn't Wade Wilson. That was just a Wade Wilson inspired character.
No, I think his name is Wade Wilson.
I
Look it up. Kimbo, can you look it up?
yeah. Hey Jamie, we
Hey,
need help.
Jamie, can you look up look
Right-
up Blade Trinity and then figure out the name of
Ryan Reynolds' character.
But
yeah, no.
then,
So he was
in
Deadpool.
Origins,
Yeah, he was Deadpool in Origins.
Deadpool, and then he has the mouth shut, and it's so
Hannibal
stupid.
Kane. See, not even fucking close, Jory.
Fuck.
But it's the same character. I get it. It's the same character.
guy.
Yeah.
But also like that's the vibe of like that's where it started.
yeah.
And then he did the Origins, and he was Deadpool / Wade Wilson, and they fucked him.
Yep.
And all he wanted to do was create this thing. Did you hear about the leaks? So remember when Deadpool
For the
1
first Deadpool?
before Deadpool 1 came out?
And so
There was
nobody wanted
film
to
leaked.
push it.
Nobody wanted to do it.
So
but-
they leaked the VFX for the opening
and
scene.
Ryan Reynolds didn't leak it.
100%
He did
not
not leak that.
But he may have helped
But he may have given the
footage to somebody.
Somebody.
I don't know. So the only
That's his
really,
whole vibe.
the only real reason that like the second Deadpool I didn't really jive with was because the director for the first Deadpool,
Yeah.
God, what was his name?
Whoever.
But anyway, he has his own VFX studio.
Okay.
Is how the whole concept of the opening scene came out.
And that
Shoot.
was the photos that got leaked.
Yeah, now I have to look it up.
Look it up.
But anyway, so he wanted to keep it like small budget, like grungy and tight, and Ryan Reynolds was just like, "Nah,
Yeah.
let's take as much money as we can."
That's fair.
Yeah,
But then, like, honestly, the second one for me got too X-Men-y.
see, and
Like,
that's
I love, like, a small X-Men portion.
yeah,
But also, like, Deadpool spans more than just the X-Men. Mm-hmm. So, like, for me... the
Tim
second
Miller.
one-
Tim Miller is the
with-
director.
With how much X-Men got into it, where it's like X-Men is such a specific thing for me because of the years that X-Men was made when I was a kid, of like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine and like everything involved with that. It just it didn't need to happen.
That's fair.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Where like he brought in the steel guy and like
yeah. Colossus.
fuck yeah, Colossus, the other chick. Like I still loved it. I thought it was great, but the third one just is absolutely
The third one is phenomenal. Sorry, I was looking up his VFX studios Blur.
Yeah.
So they did all the VFX for Deadpool 1, which was the footage that got leaked. It was all Anyway, but yeah, the only reason I didn't really like Deadpool 2 is because I thought Tim Miller kept it grounded, and the VFX were very good. And then him and Ryan Reynolds had a disagreement, and they separated for Deadpool 2.
Sure.
And then they like brought in Cable, which was cool. I like Cable. I like the concept of Cable.
It was a great concept, but it didn't. It just didn't jive with the storyline.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it was good. It was great, and I love what's that guy's name who played Cable?
Josh Brolin.
I fucking like Josh Brolin.
Also was Thanos at the time.
Josh Brolin gives me a wetty. Dude.
Oh, dude.
Love Josh
ripping
Brolin,
a weddy for JB's, bro.
I fucking love Josh Brolin. I didn't need him in that movie.
Yeah, definitely not.
I love to see him in it. Like, I was excited that he was in it, but then
I thought he played a fantastic Cable.
This was my problem.
I just didn't think Cable was needed in Deadpool 2.
Exactly. And
they had the Juggernaut.
I cared too much about him. Yeah. Like, that was my thing where it's like, it fucked the movie up because I cared too much about Josh Brolin playing Cable. And I think he played a wonderful Cable. Like, he fucking killed it.
If they were to bring Cable back, I would love Josh Brolin.
I would just love a fucking Cable movie, dude, with Josh Brolin. I love that. I think they didn't think they were going to fuck up on that, but I think that's what fucked it up for me. Because, like I said, like we just agreed upon, I would love to see Josh Brolin play Cable again. Yeah. I didn't need him in the Deadpool movie.
Yeah, same.
If he had his own spinoff and did his own thing, ooh, my heart would be so happy, and I would love that. I would consume that so hard.
You would consume. I would consume
that media so hard, dude. I mean, fucking Josh Brolin, the older brothers in Goonies, man. I mean, how do you not have a heart for that guy?
Fair.
His whole career, nothing but bangers.
Yep.
Nothing but bangers, dude. So, and I mean, even like, he had just gone off of Men in Black.
Men in Black 3.
Men in Black 3, where he plays the
young Tommy, not Tommy. Tom Jones. Tommy Jones?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know if that's true, but probably.
That name sounds wrong, but
the Jones sounds wrong.
Yeah,
but
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. Yep.
Yes.
Where it's like he
I was 2/3 correct.
He has had just so many bangers, dude, and I love Josh Brolin. I didn't need him in that movie.
Yeah, definitely didn't.
It was like, let's get a big fucking name. Like that felt like the vibe kind of when seeing Deadpool 2. And then Deadpool 3, I think Deadpool 3 had the same vibe of like bringing Hugh Jackman back, but it was executed so differently.
Yeah, it was because it wasn't like a
Hugh Jackman had already done it.
But yeah, there was like a weird like subplot with just Cable.
Yeah.
And there was no weird subplot with just Wolverine.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
it was the entire plot the same way through.
Honestly,
and you're just like, why is he acting like this? And then it had a flashback, and it was just him and weird finger lady. But
honestly, one of the funniest bits was how Channing Tatum was supposed to be.
Oh, spoilers now.
Oh, it's fine. You've seen the clips. But Channing Tatum,
I'm about to make a name out of myself right here.
But he was supposed to be Gambit.
Oh yeah.
In a previous film.
Yeah,
he was supposed to have his own Gambit series.
Yes.
And so that's the joke where all the jokes he makes are like, I never even got to be alive. Like, I never even got to be somebody.
Yeah. So, X-Men's Origin Wolverine was supposed to be 3 specific movies. Yeah. It was X-Men Origin Wolverine, Origin Magneto, and Origin Gambit.
Oh, I wish.
That was the 3-movie series they were planning. Yep. And the Origin Gambit had Channing Tatum.
Tatum as Gambit.
And then Origin Wolverine shit the bed so hard.
Which, not a bad movie. I mean, it's long. This is my complaint about that movie.
It's not a good movie.
It was a little bit too long for me.
Yeah.
Like I think I only saw it once, and I liked it.
I've
but
probably
it was like,
probably what 2010 it came out.
oh, I mean, couldn't even guess.
Yeah, I probably have seen it twice in 15
I
years.
want to
or whatever.
rewatch it, and
Yeah.
I want to
I can't log
figure
in.
out my Disney.
Yeah,
Disney
I can't
Plus.
rewatch it because I can't log in
Yeah, I
Disney
wanna
Plus.
figure out my Disney Plus.
But anyway,
but
we've had that conversation before.
yeah, we have. But he was like already going to be that character, so
Yeah.
it was funny that the callback happened on that sense. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, I think he did a great job. I don't like his accent is hard as fuck to understand, but
I think that's on purpose. But
Yeah,
also,
it was like satire in
his
that
dad
sense.
grew up in Louisiana, so he didn't really do that accent to like do an accent of it. He did the accent to be like the best worst part of the accent.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, and
So it was very accurate.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
did it in the way where it's like supposed to like
go Tigers.
yeah, it's like
It was
Tony
very-
on
it was
talking
very
yeah.
go Tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geux.
I also like
Geux.
I honestly I love Channing Tatum too. Like
Yeah.
he's had such a wild career, and like
There's so many quotable moments from him though.
he's done so much in his career that's so diverse and different. He's
My
done
name's
serious
Jeff.
roles, he's done stupid fucking roles, he's done sexy roles, and then he's been
Magic
doing
Mike was
so
actually
good.
very good of a movie.
Oh, I loved Magic Mike, and
I wouldn't say
honestly,
love. I thought it was
a great
fine.
movie. Well, and
If I loved it, that'd make me a gay, but that's all right.
shut up, Chris. It's a great movie.
That was a joke. Don't cancel me.
Childish Gambino's in it. It's a phenomenal movie. Magic Mike, bitchin'.
So good.
And honestly, I
Isn't
love.
Kevin Nash in that movie?
Yes, I love.
Oh, he's the one with the.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
the hammer. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
they call him
that
the
sounds
Hammer?
right. Yeah, that sounds right.
But I love like the kid. So like the guy who played the kid.
Uh-huh.
I've also followed his career, and I love him as an actor. The problem is he didn't jive with Hollywood.
Fair.
Every interview he went in, he was like, yeah, Hollywood fucking sucks. Everybody's a piece of shit. Like, so he ruined his entire career. But he's been in a lot of good, like I Am Number 4.
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking banging.
Fuck, I forgot
There
that was
should have
that
been-
guy.
There should have been 3 movies.
I
But
loved that movie.
so good, dude. And it is so good. But
I love that
because
movie and Jumper.
Jumper.
Because Jumper was supposed to be another sequel that never happened.
And then, well, and like I love Hayden Panettiere, whatever the fuck his name is. Panettiere? No, that's a lady.
Hayden, yeah, I was like, that's the hero's girl.
Hayden
Christensen?
Christensen.
Oh, the
I-
Anakin Skywalker?
Yep, I fucking
Zoom,
love Hayden
zoom.
Christensen. But
Yeah. That was my lightsaber sound, if you guys didn't know
Jumper kicks ass. I fucking love
that. Jumper
that movie.
fucks,
And
dude.
I love Hayden's younger self portrayal.
Uh-huh.
He was in The Pacifier with Vin Diesel. He was the older brother.
Oh, yeah, he was like
So
the
good.
stoner brother
And
or
then
whatever.
now what he's been doing is he did
Because he did the Obi-Wan, or not the Obi-Wan, the, sorry, you didn't see it because you can't log into your Disney Plus, but he did the Ahsoka series.
Oh, did
Because
he?
him as Anakin Skywalker
funny, dude.
was Ahsoka's master.
okay.
So there's a whole connection with that. But then he came back for the live action.
Oh,
Ahsoka.
Hayden? Yeah. No, I've seen clips, but
Yeah,
I
but
love
that was
Hayden.
good.
But the person who played younger Hayden in Jumpers, so the kid who like falls in the pond and like jumps, so like he was in The Pacifier, not Hayden.
Oh, okay, that's why I was confused.
Yeah. But he was in Bates Motel.
Sure.
He was the oldest brother in the Bates Motel series, and he did great. I love him, and now he's in like a firefighter show, but he's fucking jacked now, dude. He's looking good. Good for him. But he's like old now. So.
Fair.
But I love him as an actor. I love Hayden as an actor. I love it all, dude.
You know what I love?
It's tough because like I get into these actors, and then
This do shit.
even the shit movies I like because I
That's
like
fair.
them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when they get a little bit fucked, so like the kid from Magic Mike, he didn't play the game, which
Yeah.
sucks. That's
Yeah,
tough,
yeah.
dude. Where it's like he was like, yeah, Hollywood sucks and everybody fucking blows dicks, and so he got cut. But like he was so good in Magic Mike 1. He was good. He had a Beauty and the Beast movie that he did
Okay.
prior to that, which was just called Beauty, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I liked him in
or
that.
Beast.
He just had a bunch
it
of,
was
like,
literally Beauty or Beast. I don't remember
He just had
yet.
a bunch of face tattoos, which was like whatever. But
It was like a
did great.
It was like that Romeo and Juliet that Leonardo DiCaprio did,
which
and
was,
it was like
good. I like that one, dude.
I mean, I like it, but I hate
Romulus in that series?
I fucking hate like Shakespeare in general.
Yeah,
it's so annoying and cliche. But it's cliche because they made the cliches.
Also, what about
because of Shakespeare?
Oh, what's his name? He's so famous. I can't remember his name ever. He played Luigi in Mario and Luigi.
Oh, John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo. Him
Nailed
as
it.
the Capulet. Him
Yes.
in that series in that Romeo and Juliet.
I love Johnny Legs, bro.
Fuck.
Johnny Legs is probably one of my favorite actors. I did see an interview with him though, because he does the sloth on Ice Age.
Yep.
He's like,
Yes, he does.
I invented an accent I call the lateral slur. So when he talks like this, and I'm like, you didn't invent that, bro. Let's calm the fuck down.
But I love him, dude.
Yeah, I love Johnny Legs, dude.
From
He was a clown in Spawn.
Spawn, dude.
Fuck.
Oh, dude, that dirty little clown who eats all the fucking maggots off the pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so good.
He was the bodyguard in Kick-Ass for the rich kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Well, and even like he's in John Wick too. He's like a main player in John Wick.
Yeah, he's like the car guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see the new Santa Claus movie with the guy
Kurt
from-
Russell?
No. The one right before that. They came out at the same time, but no, it was the guy from
Yeah, I don't know.
the Netflix series about the monsters and shit. That's like really big. Fuck, with all the kids and they play D&D.
Stranger Things?
Stranger Things, yeah. So the cop from Stranger Things, what's his name?
Oh, David. Yeah, because he played Hopper.
Hopper, yeah,
Yeah,
Hopper.
it was
so Hopper plays
Captain Russia in the Black Widow series.
Yep. So Hopper,
David Cooper? No,
that's not right.
he was
David
Harper.
So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
plays Santa Claus
Or Harper.
in a Santa Claus movie. And
He
the
also
bad
played
guy,
Hellboy.
Yes, he did. And the bad guy is Johnny
Johnny Legs.
Johnny Legs, dude.
Fuck.
And he fucking crushes, dude.
Where he like is Santa Claus, but he comes down and just like starts fucking murdering people. That's right. Like it's called
so
like
good, dude.
Slay,
Yeah, Slay. I think you're right. I
Like-
think it's Slay. Yeah.
but like it's like a play on word, so it's like Santa Slay or something.
something. dude.
Yeah.
But it's like I love Johnny Leg. And even in The Creep.
Yeah, Violent Night.
Violent Night.
I said it's a play on words. Yeah, it's Violent Night.
Yeah. He's so good, dude. I just like he's in like even like there's the movie where it's like three drag queens. And he plays one of them. And it's fucking Patrick Swayze and who's the guy who played Blade?
Wesley Snipes.
It's Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, and Johnny Lee, and they play three drag queens.
Yeah.
And it's like it's
Are
just
they like prostitutes too or something?
no, they're just drag queens, and they've been like
shit.
doing their thing the whole time. And then like Johnny Lee's like the new guy,
Yeah,
the new gal.
Legs, bro. Johnny Legs.
Sorry, Johnny Legs is like the new gal in town, and they're like, we've been doing
God,
this
what
for
the
a while.
fuck is that movie called?
It's so good,
Jamie, need you to look John Leguizamo, whatever movie he was in where he was a drag queen.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, and honestly, fucking great movie, dude.
It's a good movie. I just forgot.
fucking
Came out in
phenomenal.
like the mid to late 80s.
I think
Maybe
it's mid
early
90s.
90s?
Mid-90s. Yeah, mid
I
to
thought it was
early.
earlier
I think it's
than that.
93 if I had to guess.
I would not be mad if that was when it came
93
out.
feels right because
Yeah.
I've seen it on streaming services and I think that's accurate.
That's
but
fair.
phenomenal movie and like I just love Johnny Legs, dude. But
Yeah, he's so good.
yeah. What? No, not that one.
Food. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. That's what it. I'm not even kidding. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's who he plays.
what-
That's who he plays. But the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're right. That is his name in the movie. You're correct.
That is what it's called.
Really?
Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newman. That's the name.
I think you're right. I think you're
Yeah,
right.
I
Wong
could
Fu.
not.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was like,
Sorry,
yeah, that.
I don't
but
think
that
you're
was
right.
like,
You are right, baby.
yeah.
It's on the
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
Yep, that's definitely the movie.
banging, dude.
And that's probably
It's
why
so
we
good,
did
dude.
not remember what the
It's
fuck
a
that movie
long-
was called.
That's a long name,
Yeah.
dude, but it is good. And yeah, I don't know. It's there's just some great actors out there
Hell yeah.
and actresses. Fart balls. Oh, the guy. If you can find his name, so look up Magic Mike, the kid.
Oh, that actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so curious because at that point in my life, like that movie was like the last movie he was in, where I had followed his career previous and like really enjoyed him as an actor.
Yeah.
And then he dropped off the face of the earth, and I had no idea why. And then I like,
Alex Pettyfer.
yeah, Alex Pettyfer. And then I had watched.
Terrible last name.
That's
Terrible
horrid.
last name.
That's horrid, dude.
It's a 3 out of 10 for sure.
Then I had read a whole article about it recently about how he just fucking hated Hollywood, which
Yeah.
is fair. Like most people don't like it. Like it doesn't matter if you're like, even if you look at the kid who played Percy Jackson originally,
Oh, yeah.
like
Well, the first 2 movies.
the first 2 movies, sorry,
Not the series.
not the series, no.
Yeah.
But the first 2 movies, like he dropped out of Hollywood, and then now he has that Netflix series where he plays like a Nazi hunter, which is
Oh,
actually
yeah.
really good. It's actually phenomenal.
The fuck is that series called?
Not Netflix, sorry. It's an Amazon Prime series. but-
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Greater Men?
something, dude. But he Logan. Let me see. Yeah, Logan. And I like he was in like Perks of Being a Wallflower. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely was like, this guy is like the next fucking Brad Pitt. And then he died off, and it was because, again, like he's in Fury, which like it.
Yeah, he's
If you
like the
haven't seen
main.
Fury-
He's like in the main character in Fury.
if you
because that
haven't
had
seen
Brad
Fury-
Pitt, Shia, the Punisher, John Bursinal,
yep.
Burchinel,
Whatever.
and there's another one. There's 5 of them in there, right?
I think so.
I don't remember, but yeah, he's like the new guy in the tank because the other guy got killed.
Yep.
Whatever.
But
It's such a good movie.
He was like, I can't wait to see this guy's career. And then now again, the same thing where he didn't talk shit about Hollywood, but he didn't like the spotlight. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because
Fair.
it makes me sad.
Well, you know what else should get the fuck out of here?
Us. We talked a lot about movies. Sorry, guys. We did a lot.
I feel we definitely
lot of movie
do
stuff.
talk a lot about movies though.
Yeah, we could have just had this conversation separate.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, might as well get content. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to this episode of DVD Extras. If you do not see this week's episode on Wednesday, definitely make sure to check it out. But anyway, as always, my name is Chris, and this is Jory.
And I'm Jory, and his name is Chris.
We will see you guys next week.
See you next week, folks.